When you think of Aydin Paladin A-Logs, who are the first few names that come to your mind? Besides myself, of course. Crown T, Destiny, Kevin Logan, David Shitrat. Every single one of these people that I've just mentioned, including myself, have at least more than once made Aydin Paladin Spurg. But it's always the same story, right? Someone makes Aydin Paladin upset, Aydin Paladin starts spurging, time passes, nothing much else happens, right? But it looks like we have ourselves a new contender to add to that list. A special little boy has decided that he too is gonna put Aydin Paladin in her place and he's gonna expose the ever living shit out of her. To an extent. And that beautiful, beautiful bastard is none other than Paulyfrog64. Now, when I say he's going to expose and put Aydin Paladin in her place to an extent, I mean, he's not really going after Aydin Paladin. For now, at least. Allow me to explain. As I'm sure you are all well aware of by now, Flamenco hasn't been having a very good year. Earlier this year, he got exposed for wanting to get butt fucked on a horse by a dummy mommy. And not that long ago, Flamenco was exposed for being in a Steam group where some interesting characters were posting child porn there. As I'm sure you're all aware as well, Flamenco wound up going on the Kino Casino that very night, and he got a fucking W, which he really shouldn't have. But you already know my fucking stance on that. How I know for a fact that PvP Warski and Godwin said fucked it up royally and let Flamenco walk away unscathed. The Paulyfrog said to himself that if the Kino Casino can't get it right, if the Kino Casino can fuck up burying Flamenco, then he's gonna do it. But it's not just Flamenco. No. Other people that are connected to Flamenco in a way are gonna be put out on the pyre. Such interesting individuals such as Dimitri Monroe, a fucking femboy who was having the hots for someone who was underage. Yeah. And another individual whose name I have no idea who it is because, really don't want to be having to lie awake at night trying to remember the names of pedophiles on the internet. It's not my job. I don't get paid to do it. But anyway, this guy's got fucking caught, jerking off the CP and fucking his sister. Of course, we can't forget about Spooky Weeb Trash. She's in the lolicon as well, and very good friends with Flamenco. And believe it or not, she used to be in a relationship with Dimitri Monroe before Dimitri Monroe decided he was going to put on the pretty pink dress and prance around in makeup. This is Spooky Weeb Trash is into anime, is into lolicon too. And of course, we got Aydin Paladin. Now, there's an entire video that Paulyfrog64 put together that I'm going to be leaving in the description below. Highly recommend you check that out. It's not dedicated to Aydin Paladin per se, but oh boy, is it fucking juicy. Even if it's for a short little while that Pauly gets to talk about Aydin Paladin, it's still fucking perfect in my book. Because Paulyfrog is fucking exposing these degenerates for who they are. And he's gonna nail all these fucking weirdos to the cross. I fully support him. Hell, Paulyfrog and his little research there discovered some things that I never quite knew about Aydin Paladin. Such as there are screenshots from 4chan of Anon saying that there was child porn being posted in Aydin Paladin's Discord server at the time. Or the fact that Aydin Paladin took a little image from a Lolicon comic and tried to use it as an anarcho-capitalistic meme. And plus, apparently, I cannot confirm or deny this, according to Paulyfrog, Aydin Paladin was molested as a child. Yes, I have no idea how the fuck he came across that. I mean, I've read every single cow thread that was ever written on Aydin Paladin. Nothing about that. And keep in mind, these are the same people that discovered that the tits that Aydin Paladin took, for tits for Trump, were indeed hers because of some weird birthmark on her finger. Yeah, those guys didn't find anything about Aydin Paladin getting diddled as a child. You ain't gonna see that on her Encyclopedia Germanica page. Gay Farms threads, nothing. So I have no idea how the hell Paulyfrog64 came across this information that Aydin Paladin was indeed molested as a child, but goddamn great detective work there, buddy. I'm impressed. Now, it goes without question that it's only a matter of time before Aydin Paladin comes across that video and she starts having a meltdown. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, okay? If I'm not the one that's going to be sending the video to Aydin Paladin, which I already did, but Paulyfrog took down the original one and now he's got a new one up where he had to re-edit some shit, so I'm going to have to send that other one to Aydin later on just to dab on her. But even if I don't do it, someone eventually will. Whether it's going to be a troll, a fan, sim, pay piggy, it doesn't matter. Someone is going to give that video to Aydin Paladin. Aydin Paladin's going to come across the clip of Paulyfrog dabbing on her. And then Aydin Paladin's going to throw a complete and total gigantic fucking meltdown. She's going to go through the whole, Paulyfrog's evil, Paulyfrog's the devil incarnate, Paulyfrog put me in a fucking wheelchair. And when that happens, I'm going to fucking cover it. And when that does happen, hey, at least Paulyfrog has more material to do a part 2 to that video, or hell, might just take a break from Flamenco for a little while and decide he's gonna go after Aydin himself. Go all in. I've already told Paulyfrog I will lend him my sword when that day comes. And Alistair Mycroft is a man of his word. So again, all I gotta do now is just sit back and wait for the spectacle to commence. And seeing as how the last time Aydin Paladin got called out for being a pedophile and had a complete and total spurg out, ended with Aydin Paladin having to be on lockdown for a week or so, I can only imagine what's going to happen now. Once Paulyfrog starts really going after Aydin Paladin. Will this be the end of Aydin Paladin? Will the based froggy man finally bury Aydin? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But, if you couldn't tell already, I'm fucking excited for the spectacle of stupidity to come. And you should too, my friends.